keep the confidence of the team? I mean, it's been a tough couple of weeks. You knew it was going to be tough, but how do you kind of keep confidence going?
Just steady. Just keep talking to each other. Just keeping each other up. It's no secret or anything like that. Just got to keep moving. They're tough games. You just can't linger on them too much, and I think we all know that. So,
Coach said after the game that he thought maybe that Duke loss was lingering a bit. Do you feel like it has?
Me personally, I don't think so. I think during the Syracuse game, our shots wasn't falling, and that kind of led to lack of defense on our end, and that's something that we can't let happen. We try to pride ourselves on defense, and I think that's our best offense. That's what gets us going, and we kind of failed doing that. We just can't let that happen.
You made those 2 threes late in the game, and basically the game was over, and they didn't matter a lot. But did it make you think a little bit, maybe relax and play that way all the time, and maybe this shot will go in better?
Oh yeah, definitely. At times I feel like I worry too much, or worry too much about getting the right shot, and maybe if I think less on that, they'll start falling more.
What do you think's happened to the offense in the last 2 games in 10 minutes? Why aren't you scoring as well and shooting as well as you did earlier? Not you personally, but the team.
The team, I'm not really sure. That's just how it goes sometimes. Probably just need to get in the gym more, get more shots up. There's really no excuse for that, I don't think.
You mean for what? No excuse for not getting in the gym? You mean
no excuse for just knocking down shots. For they're gonna fall when they're gonna fall.
Virginia plays a similar defense to you guys, back line or man-to-man, I guess, glorified man-to-man. Does that make preparation a little easier? You're going to be more familiar with the defense, or how do you look at that?
Not any. We don't look at it too differently. We're just going to go out there and play. Worry about focus on their scout, and just attack the game.
Everybody, well, at least most people, the most you hear about is talking about their defense, the pack line, etc. But talk a little about them offensively. They may not be real fast-paced, but they're just very efficient, aren't they? How do they do that?
I think with Kyle Guy and Ty Jerome, they're really good off the ball. They're really great shooters, shooting in the 40s. I think they're real effective, like losing their man and moving without the ball. And that's something that we got to be locked in on, and just stay focused and locked in there, the entire possession.
Can you take some pointers from that for you offensively as well, watching how well they move without the ball and realize, hey, we need to do that too?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's always good, offensively. Just gotta do it, work on it.
Going from facing the zone with Syracuse to the pack line with Virginia, how does the preparation between those two differ, and is it difficult because of the quick turnaround?
Not if we're locked in. Like after the loss to Syracuse, we all met, and it is a quick turnaround, but it's behind us now. We gotta focus on Virginia and how they play defensively, and just move forward with that, and just be ready to attack it.
Khwan, I don't know if you'll be matched up against him or not, but just looking at Kyle Guy as a defensive guy like you are, looking at Kyle Guy and how sometimes his unorthodox shots, he'll wing one off, from way out and he'll bank things. How difficult is he to guard, because he's such a good shooter and can do so many things?
You just gotta live with it. He's a tough shot taker, tough shot maker. You just gotta live with a couple of those falling. Just I'm just stay confident in my D. I'm stay aggressive, guarding them aggressively, and just worry about that when it happens.
Khwan, how would you describe, I guess, the mood of the team the last maybe week or so? Since it seemed like, correct me if you have a different view of this, even after the Clemson game, you guys were kind of not thrilled with the way that ended.
think, you know, it all started with the Clemson game. We kind of got away from how we play, and you know, we're slowly, you know, rolling back to getting to how we play. We just got to get locked back in. You know, that's something that we talk about every day. You know, we're off the court. There's nothing going on. We're all friends. It's just a slump. We're gonna get back right.
Khwan, you guys mentioned that you guys met the other day. Was that just a players only thing? Was that with the coaches? What was kind of went into that?
Yeah, we always meet outside of the coaches, before and after, after games, after tough losses. We may not talk that night. We just gotta let that soak in and just, you know, think about what we did individually. Then we'll come together the next day and just, you know, talk about stuff, and then we'll end up meeting as a team with the coaches, and you know, they'll give us feedback on that, and then we'll talk again and just correct what went wrong.
So what went into this particular meeting with just the players?
Just we telling each other we got to give more. You know, earlier in the season when everything was falling in place, we were playing hard, we were playing for each other, and you know, we really didn't have any worries. But that's kind of what we talked about, just playing to win, playing for each other. When we play for each other, we're gonna come out with wins. That's just what happens. So.
You've had some highly ranked, opponents come in here and played very well against them. Save the last 9 minutes against Duke. What's the mentality playing against some of these very highly ranked teams, especially in this building?
Could you repeat that?
I'll try. Just you've played well against highly ranked opponents in this building. Just wondering what the mentality is when you go up against some of these highly ranked teams, especially with the home court edge here.
Just try to take advantage, you know, of the opportunity. You know, many teams don't get the chances that we're getting. We just gotta attack them. You know, they're beatable teams. I think we can play with, you know, any team in the country, and we all know that. So we just gotta attack them and be aggressive.
Anything else, anyone?